You're listening to LSPN, the authority on sports-related podcasts.
Welcome to the Vandegrift Football Show. I'm your host, Chris Daly, and each week I will sit down with Coach Drew Sanders, and we will talk about Vandegrift Vipers football. Hey, we want to give a big thanks to Michael and Christina Underwood, the Underwood team, for sponsoring the show. Family-owned and operated, accredited luxury specialists, and proud supporters of Viper Nation. The Underwood team, your Vandegrift Viper area real estate experts. All right, everybody, join me in welcoming Coach Drew Sanders to the show. Coach, how are things going?
Oh, man, doing great. How about you, Chris?
I'm doing wonderful. You know, I get to talk football, and it's almost playoff season. We're so close. Yeah, I'm having a good life.
Good.
Cool. So let's talk about Round Rock Westwood. Great home game, great showing, 43-0, and you weren't even at full strength. So talk about this game.
Yeah. Very, very proud of our, and it truly was. When I say a team effort, it truly was a team effort. All three phases were in effect. You know, we were without our starting quarterback, Miles Tedecki. He has a slight injury, and so was not able to play. And so we had two guys play. Lawson Lombard, the senior, started. We also had Colin Williams in there, but both just. I want to give a quick shout out to both of them. Just really, really impressed. It is hard to do what they did. Come in and be a backup. It's their first real start against a quality team in Westwood. They've been in every game. They've won multiple games. They've been in every game. And so for them to, go out and perform like they did, just very impressive, fun to see. Both of them threw for touchdown passes and both confident. Lawson played the whole first half, and Colin played almost the entire second half. And Colin's up from the JV, and of course Lawson is our backup on the varsity. So just really proud of that. Multiple people contributed on the offense side. We ran the ball very well. Sam Brown and Justin Moore did a great job. O-line did a great job. And so that was that side. Obviously scored plenty of points. And then defensively, a shutout, man. I mean, that's huge. That is so hard to do in this day and age. And I know you know that. All you do is watch football and talk to football coaches. And it really is hard to find a way to do that. So pleased with that. They didn't cross the 50 until they got a penalty to cross the 50.
Wow.
And just a dominating performance. Multiple interceptions by my sophomore, Colt Stevens. Hugo de la Barra Vasquez, who we've talked about a lot, multiple sacks, caused fumbles. Parker Davis, once again. I don't have all my stat leaders, but
yeah,
man, they did great. And special teams were really great. We had a punt return for a touchdown by junior Ontario Jackman. That was really fun. And he scooted along the home sideline like they didn't have a chance. So really, it was truly a team win. And like we talked about before the game, that gets us in the playoffs. That is such a big accomplishment. That is 13 years in a row. And so I'm really, really proud of that. With all the adversity we've dealt with this year, to see our guys find a way to get in the playoffs. And now in front of us, we got a chance to claim the district title outright if we go and win on Friday night.
I love that. I also love the fact that, you highlighted some people who weren't starters who came in and did well. Another person who was not a starter, who is doing well in college right now, Drew Mestmaker. Talk about him.
Yeah, he's easy to talk to. Drew's just an amazing Viper. He came up through the ranks, was our freshman B team, played on JVA his sophomore year, was the backup on varsity his junior and senior year. His senior year, it was between him and another kid that moved in named Deuce Adams. And we named Deuce our starter, and he was second string. And instead of pouting and whining, Drew just said, "Coach, please give me a role on the team. I don't want to transfer." And that's such a cool thing in this day and age. And so he went he went and played all district safety, all district corner, punter, and was a huge part of our 10-win season that year. And of course, one district, all that stuff. So proud of him and just his improvement from when he was here. Obviously, he was a good quarterback, but he's made himself big, strong, and into just an elite quarterback. So we are so proud of him and all his awards he's getting.
Yeah, he is shocking the world up there at the University of North Texas and breaking records. It's just a great story. I love that. So let's talk about Round Rock. Like you said, this is a chance for the district title outright.
Yeah, we set a goal at the beginning of the year. We got sidetracked with our one loss in district to McNeil, but we are back on track, and this would be our 8th, either a share or outright 8th district title in a row.
Nice.
And so what an accomplishment from our program, all the kids that have come before. And so we are taking this very seriously and are locked in for the game. But yeah, there's a lot riding. When you're district champ, you get a home game. There's so many things that are riding on this game. And it creates an easier path for you in the playoffs. It sets you up for playoff success winning the district title, right?
Yeah.
So we're definitely putting all in and trying to do that. Round Rock is as usual, quality opponent. They had a rough start this year, but now they've kind of got going.
Yeah.
Went 0-3, and now they're 5-4. So I guess that's 5 of their last 6. Or yeah. So they are doing just fine, and doing the same stuff as always: a big defensive front, a good running attack with some nice play action, and they've got 2 explosive receivers. So they definitely will be all we can handle for Friday night for sure.
Yeah, and strong defense. That's what's been kind of their strength is their defense.
They always have a good front. You're right. They always have amazing defensive ends, fast linebackers, and so they're going to be plenty for us to handle. We'll obviously give our best effort. There's zero doubt about that. But they are always good. Yeah,
and quickly, about the program itself. You mentioned this is a chance to be 8th district title, 13th straight playoff appearance. That's more than, hey, you had a couple good kids for a few years. That's a program, right?
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, we think so. And, of course, I'm really proud of the program that we've built, and it's a credit to so many different people from all my past players. Kind of what I talked about after we won state, it just felt like I was standing on the back of all my players. We've had so many great coaches come through that have gone on and been promoted, and were helping me build this from the very, very beginning. And it's just a very proud thing in my life that, Vandegrift, we've been able to build Vandegrift into a program that when anybody sees us on their schedule, they're like, they better get ready.
Yeah.
And that is something I'm really proud of. And like I said, it's a credit to so many different people, not just me. But it is one of the biggest honors of my life to be the head coach here, and that we've built into something that people can be proud of.
I love that. Well, once again, congratulations on the Westwood win. That was huge. Let's finish the regular season strong, grab that district crown, and then we can talk about playoffs next week.
I love it, Chris. Appreciate you.
All right, take care.
Did you play Texas high school football? If you did, you're part of an elite group, the Brotherhood of Texas High School Football. All football players, past and present, who have ever suited up in the Lone Star State are eligible. Go to LoneStarGridiron.com/brotherhood. And thank you for the part you played in the greatest sport in the greatest state.